Right now, Executive Director of the California Women's Leadership Association, Ashley Hayek, along with Catalina magazine publisher, Cathy Areu. Good to see you guys.
Hello.
Cathy, you know, it seems to me that Ivanka Trump is doing a lot of what women on the left have been pushing for. She, in many ways, kind of does have it all. She's got the family. She's a working woman. She's created her own clothing line. She's in charge. And yet it seems as though those on the left, they just won't cut her a break. Why?
Yeah, she is balancing it all. She's very respectable as a woman, an entrepreneur. It's wonderful what she's doing. But the brand, I mean, we don't know if the brand is going to weather this storm. It's the Ivanka Trump name that's turning off a lot of people. And she had to have known that half of the country was going to be upset when she politicized her brand at the RNC convention. This is the first time in history we've ever had a relative of a president-elect advertise what they were wearing at a convention and then say the next day, buy my look.
Yeah, well, you know, Ashley, she's running her own company. She's designing her own clothes there, or has her own approval on the clothes that she's putting out there. Why wouldn't you wear your own brand? Come on.
Exactly. Isn't it amazing when it's a conservative woman, the shoe is on the other foot? No pun intended. Ivanka is a role model. She's a working woman, she's a mother, and she's being attacked by the intolerant left and these hypocritical women's organizations for one reason alone, and it's because she's a conservative. We finally have somebody in the White House who's an advocate for entrepreneurship, who's an advocate for women's equality in the workplace, and these hypocritical women's organizations are going after her simply because they can't accept the results of the election. It's unacceptable. These businesses are being pressured by these organizations. It's purely political move. And what's even more embarrassing is that women who love Ivanka's line are being shamed to buy something
No, I mean, there's this pressure. Again, we see it over and over again, unfortunately, with the left. I mean, it's similar to them freaking out on college campuses when there'd be a Trump sign, and they were saying this is actually hate speech if there's a Trump sign. I mean, hello, he's now president. But, I mean, the ridiculousness of it when it comes to the left and their willingness to shut down anyone who doesn't, you know, agree with their point of view. Cathy, I think that's what's very dangerous here. And unfortunately, Ivanka Trump is caught in the crosshairs of all of that because, you know, she's a woman who clearly believes in the equality of women and has really demonstrated that she can be successful in her own right. And yet she's got so many women on the left that just want to attack her over and over again. Whatever happened to women sticking up for women?
Well, I went to a store that sells high-end products, and they do sell Ivanka Trump products. And I asked the people, "Are you selling Ivanka Trump now?" They didn't want to be quoted, but they said women have gone in, they love the shoes, they turn over, and when they see that it's an Ivanka Trump shoe, they put it back and they walk out. And they say, when asked, it's not Ivanka Trump, it's her father. They're sending a message to her father. It's the Trump name right now that they're boycotting. And you have Gilt, Sears, Neiman Marcus, Nordstrom, and now Burlington Coat Factory. I think it's the market. I think people truly are not buying this brand, and it's a market decision. It's not political for these companies.
I mean, I think it is. I think there's some politics that's wrapped up in all of this for sure. And it's unfortunate for her. And it's frankly unfortunate for women, really, overall. Ashley and Cathy, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to take